Welcome back to the channel. So today marks the start of a new video series, which I'm gonna call Facelift. We're gonna start working on probably one of the biggest projects I've started recently, since the dash, and we're going to be completely redoing the whole front end of the car. So, with that note, we got ourselves a 2014 style bumper. The 2014 style bumper, you also notice something else in front of it, but we'll talk about it in a second. For the 2014 bumper, we got some nice fog lights that are ready and installed, as you can see in there. These are going to be my choice of fogs for this setup for now. The bumper still needs to be wrapped in vinyl. It's going to take about 8 hours, and my wrapper guy is a little busy. So we'll probably get this on just to get it started, and then afterwards we'll probably figure things out with the wrap of the bumper at some point. Now you're kind of wondering, what's this part over there? That part, wherever that is, yep, that part is a radiator core support. I don't know yet whether I'm going to use that or not. The plan is to try and maybe make it work without that, so that I can avoid chopping stuff on the car and welding, because I don't have a welder yet and I really don't want to start teaching myself how to weld. But yeah, so we're going to try that first, and then if it doesn't work, then we can just chop this and replace it. So that's in there for now. So you might be asking yourself, Alex, how the heck are you going to make 2014 style bumpers and possibly hood to work with a 2005, 2006, or whatever, 0509 Mustang? Well, for that, I have an answer for you. And the answer is, ta-da, these new fenders that I custom made. So, let's talk about those fenders for a second. Let's talk about these fenders. So what I ended up doing is, I got a body shop guy that I worked with. And as I mentioned in some of my other videos in the past, I've seen this done in the past, so I knew that this is doable. And so we took a 1114 Fender and an 0509 Fender. The difference between the design of a 0509 and the 1114, yeah, 2010 included, no one really talks about that much, is the fact that Ford added an extra crease on the fender line. So what I ended up doing is we chopped the door side of the fender line from an 0509 and welded it into an 1114. So let me show you how that kind of went. As you can see in here, we have 14 style front end of the fender. Yes, my garage is an absolute disaster because I have a lot of parts that I ordered. And this is my 0509 Fender. So what we ended up doing is we kind of cut down here, came up through here, and then up, down on this side. Welded that to the other side, bondoed it, filled it up and everything, and of course we got it nicely wrapped. These took us a couple hours for the fenders to get them done. I have for now, stock black for now. We'll see what we're going to do with that 14 GT hood. And I have lots and lots of other parts. So in here we have headlights, we got, shit, there's so much stuff in here. The bracket for the bumper. We got some new fender liners in the back. We got the lower shield. We got the upper radiator cover. Lots and lots of parts that I will be replacing as part of this video series, and you guys will be watching, hopefully. So what's going to happen is, in the next video, we're going to be taking this apart. I'm going to take out the fenders, bumper, hood, and lights. And then we're going to start kind of going backwards with those parts. These are the Morimoto, or whatever they're called, from the retrofit source. The bi-LED headlights, so they should be looking pretty badass when they're done. Pretty much the fog lights, since I have the fogs in here, I'm just going to reuse the same harness. There's nothing else to change in there. In here, there's I've already looked at some of the bolts and stuff for setting up the frame that holds the bumper, and the only difference there is the fact that they're slightly off. So for that, we have a solution. I'm gonna try to use some of these. I'm gonna try and drill some holes. Because it's sheet metal, we don't have any way of setting up threads. So we're gonna use these thread inserts, and we're gonna use some M6 bolts, and hopefully these will allow me to set up that plastic frame that hooks up into the radiator core or core support to kind of hold the bumper. So we'll go and see how that goes, and if that doesn't work well, then I can go with this route. The next thing I have is the Rtr Style Grille, cheapo, eBay. It's probably good enough for what I need for now. It was only $100, and I really didn't want to spend the $399 or $349 that Rtr charges for that, because it's literally the exact same thing. So yeah. So this is Project Facelift. If you kind of stuck around and watched everything that's planned, thank you. If not, thank you either way. And hope to see you in the video series, and comment below what you think, thoughts, things you like, things you hate. Yeah, see you on the next one.